Spotlight on an array of issues with close connections to those who've served.
This afternoon, WGN's Sean Lewis is checking in with a young Navy veteran that he first profiled last year. And what a difference a year makes.
It's said, if you can't feed 100 people, then feed just one.
This is what's going to our residents today.
Chances are, if Mother Teresa had ever met Dion Dawson,
That's what it's about. It's about giving that quality.
she may have upped her expectations. Because today, this Navy veteran's dream for food security in one of Chicago's most food insecure neighborhoods is becoming so very real.
We have strawberries, bananas, butter lettuce.
We first met Dion a year ago. Back then, 2 months into his project and a $30,000 budget, mostly paid out of his own pocket. His wife and mom helping stock this single fridge outside of a convenience store at the corner of 57th and South Racine.
I believed that I can do this. If you don't believe that you can do it, you're not going to do it.
Dion brought that can-do attitude back home to Inglewood just a few years ago after serving in the U.S. Navy for 5 years.
I learned in the military, everything we do or we don't do has to be for a reason.
When he looks back on the last year, the reasons for his drive down an unknown path are coming into focus. His dream of a community center across from that convenience store did not materialize like he thought.
For me, it was the first big loss.
But big things did.
Right now, Dion is backstage with his wife, Crystal. They have no idea what's about to happen next.
So that TV in the room was off, and it popped on by itself. So it pops up by itself, and he's like, Dion, I'm like, what?
His invite onto the Ellen Show spawned new life, new money into his dream to take care of one of the most basic needs so minds and lives could find their potential.
It totally changed the trajectory of our organization. And I was introduced to a few different people, and we tried to get a location, and we couldn't. And so when we didn't get it, I had to just sit back for a minute and say, okay, how can we have that impact, but not wait years for a brick and mortar location? And that's when I said dream deliveries. I said we'll have the model of HelloFresh, but we'll have the efficiency of Amazon.
That is his dream today. A single van making hundreds of deliveries a week, which launched in February.
It wasn't the goal initially, but it does feel a little different. It feels a little bit more special because all of us who serve, you just want that impact. You want that effectiveness. You want your other, veteran brothers and sisters to just look at you and say, hey, that guy was on this ship, but he's doing this.
And other veterans.
He's one of those one steps above.
Like Alondra Shirley, who now gets those boxes of fresh fruits and vegetables delivered, are taking note on how one dream has spread.
Well, it cheers up a lot of the neighbors. It really does. Because a lot of these people are struggling, to just live. And now they're able to at least eat nutritiously and have something for the kids, something sweet for the kids that's not candy. And it's improving, expanding their ability to prepare food.
Terrence Stanley, an Air Force veteran himself, is working here as well to clear away the historic specter of Inglewood, investing in real estate and finding a kindred spirit in Dion's dream.
Motivation, because I think people who utilize it, such as myself, are motivated to help one another. When you open it up, wow, the wow factor, look at that. So we've got peppers, onions, lettuce.
So I said our response has to have quality.
And it's quality that has gotten the attention of others.
I think it's a great cause, and Dion is certainly a captivating kid, and so his story is unbelievable.
Steve Sirk from Jab Produce.
I was watching a WGN interview of him.
And Doug Weiss are now partnering in his dream.
I've been in the food business my whole life, and I figured that's something I could get involved with. So gave him a call and talked to him and said, hey, I'd love to be able to help, opposed to just donating money. I'd like to get involved with you, and if you'd be interested. And right away he said, absolutely. When you want to start. Dion has done an amazing job. He works 24/7. He has a lot of love for the community, and the more we can support him, the more he'll be able to get done. He's a rock star, and it's just, I think we're both super happy to get to know him and help and be just a small part of his dream.
It's that support that is now Dion's driving force toward the future, because his dream is not done.
It stores all of our delivery manifesto.
A new app allows real-time tracking of deliveries.
So we know what they're getting, when they're getting it, and who's getting it.
Right now to 117 households a week, with plans for upwards of 1,000. While Dion's ultimate dream remains that center, the road taken with door-to-door deliveries today may just be the cornerstone he needed.
A nonprofit is about sustaining, and if we're not sustaining our model, then and having fun, if we're not doing any of that, then what are we doing it for?